Hello friends, I hope you are having a great start to your day so far. I am excited to sit down, take a moment, and talk about how to make your home cozy during these cold winter months. Just made myself a cup of hot tea. I'm not typically a tea girl, more of an iced coffee kind of girl if I'm being honest, but I bought some tea to have as a bedtime treat, and I'm kind of loving it, having a hot drink. I was doing a lot of hot chocolate, but it was just so heavy. I decided to switch it to some hot tea. So today's gonna be just a chatty video. I've wrote down several different tips on how I intentionally make our home feel cozy, and I'm also going to share a little bit of my routine. Being in the last few months of winter, I am so looking forward to spring and all that it entails, but I want to also soak in these slow winter days. We are enjoying the little things like some hot tea. I did put a little bit of honey in this. It's just a yogi tea. I'm not even sure which one it is. Grab a hot beverage, cozy up by the fire, and let's get started. This particular morning, we woke up to some snow on the ground and we had some deer right outside our bathroom window. It was so peaceful and a good way to start the day. So my days typically start around 6 to 6:15 in the morning. I go ahead and get myself put together and ready for the day before all of the kids wake up, before I have to wake Brooks up to get ready for school, and we start our morning. I wanted to include this because I feel like having a cozy home also plays into having good routines and rhythms as a family. So I thought I would share a little bit of our morning. Taylor has already left for work at this point in the morning, and like I said, I like to close the bathroom door. I've got a good 30 minutes to myself, which I really enjoy as a busy mom and a mom of a baby who is teething. She is almost 9 months old, and sleep is few and far between these nights. I'm not sure if she's going through some sort of sleep regression or just teething in general, but I am up quite a bit throughout the night. So having this little pocket of time to myself is really nice. Next, I head into the kitchen, and I had prepped some banana muffins the night before. So Brooks is up at this point and he grabs a muffin, and I've been meal prepping some breakfast bowls for Taylor and I lately, and it just makes having a healthy, balanced meal just easy. I've been doing a hash brown on the bottom, some eggs with cottage cheese that I will scramble. I've been doing turkey bacon and some cheese on top. So Brooks and I will eat breakfast together, and I would kindly like to thank Ritual for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Ritual is a big part of my morning routine. I've been taking their prenatals for a long time now, and now I'm taking their postnatal multivitamin that has 15 key nutrients in 2 capsules. So I take those every day. I've also been loving their Symbiotic Lust. It's a pre, pro, and postbiotic, and it really helps my gut to feel its best. I love that all of Ritual's products are traceable. You can trace the ingredients, and they are also third-party tested, so I feel good about having it in my daily routine. Ritual's multivitamins are easy on the stomach. You don't have to eat with them, which is nice. They also don't taste bad. I like the citrus scent that they come in, so I love them. I know you guys will too. If you need a new multivitamin, you can use the QR code or go to the link in my description box and use coupon code CashKailyn25 to save some money on your next order. The next part of my routine in the morning is making coffee. I love making at home iced coffees, even in the winter time. So making a warm drink in the morning or even a cold coffee to get you going, whatever you prefer. I feel like that is a cozy way to start the day. I love using beans from a local coffee shop that I love. It's just a little part of my day that I really enjoy. For my coffee, I've been doing about a tablespoon of brown sugar, a dash of cinnamon. I'll pour my espresso over top of that, froth it, and then I'll add ice and milk, my colostrum, and then I will froth it all again. And that is how I've been drinking my coffee lately. It is so good. It's like a at-home brown sugar shaken espresso. And I always make sure to drink water before I have my coffee in the mornings. Next, I get the girls up and make Brooks's lunch for the day and get him off to school. When I get back home from taking Brooks to school, this is the time where after I get the girls ready and played with them a bit, I will start to put the house back together. I love adding some cozy lighting. I feel like that will really set the mood, especially on dreary days. It just gives the home a cozy feel. I will fold all of the blankets and go through each room in the house, just resetting it from the morning and creating a cozy, calm environment. I love having some darker colors in the wintertime, and I also love bringing in some plants. I have a faux plant in the corner of our room that I feel like lightens everything up, gives it some life. In Brooks's bedroom, I've got a few of his lamps turned on. His bed is partially made. He usually tries to most mornings, so I'm just tidying it up. Then I head to Breland's room and I do the same thing. I don't have a lamp for her room. I need to get one. I used to, and I feel like that's really cozy at night. I try not to turn on our overhead lighting at night if I can help it. I like to turn on the fireplace and maybe light a candle. I just got this unscented one, so I don't mind to burn it throughout the day. And now I'm going to make some muffins. These are some Greek yogurt protein muffins that I've been making for the kids recently. So it calls for 1.5 cups of flour. I just use all-purpose flour, but I feel like you could switch it out to a gluten-free flour. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. In your mixer or a separate bowl, you add in 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt and 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. Mix that all together, and then you're going to whisk in 2 eggs as well. I'll have the recipe linked in the description box as well, but I will mix my dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, get it all mixed up, and then I will add about 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips, and I do save a few extra to add on top of the muffins. Next, I will grease a mini muffin pan, and this fills up all of the muffins perfectly. I don't know how, but it makes a ton. And then I will top them with a few more chocolate chips. You could use sugar-free chocolate chips. Sometimes I'll do that as well. And you'll bake them at 350 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes. And they come out perfect every single time. I've always only had to bake them for 12 minutes. And they are the perfect consistency. The kids love them. And I like that they have a little bit more protein in them with the Greek yogurt and a little less sugar with the pure maple syrup. So they are a hit in our home. Having muffins or a baked good treat, especially in the wintertime, is definitely cozy. I also love making soups in the wintertime, and I will link a few of my favorite recipes down below as well. Now I wanted to talk about creating intentional spaces that inspire you in your home. I feel like this is a good time of year to really think about the layout of your furniture, the pieces that you have on your shelves, the lighting that you put in specific corners of your home. All of those things truly create a space that can relax you, that can bring you inspiration and just make you feel at home. So I thought I would share decorating these open shelves because these bring me so much joy. I love putting up pictures of my kids and having a candle going in the corner, having some old books that I feel like are really beautiful, just collecting pieces of decor that mean something to me. This clock I remember finding at an antique store that I went to with my mom. Just it brings back memories and it makes me feel at home. So I will link the full decorate with me video if you want to see how I decorated my entire living room and tried to just give it a lot of cozy feels during these winter months. I also like to do a lot of baking and cooking in the winter time, so I created a little station that holds my cutting board that I reach for the most. I also have a cookbook that inspires me. I will set a candle next to my stove as well. This one smells so good. It's actually a Christmas scent, but I love it. It smells like cookies baking in the oven, a salt and pepper grinder, and then I also will keep my avocado oil spray over there as well. And then I have a cookbook stand that I usually keep by my stove as well. And I always have cookbooks ready. If I don't know what to make, I will flip through there and get inspiration from them. Alright friends, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I'll have my home refresh series linked below in the description if you would like to catch up on any of those videos. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye friends.